Welcome back to the WHHI News. We're going to find out about an extremely creative fundraising event for the Boys and Girls Club of Bluffton. And here to give us all the details is Libby O'Regan. She's the event and marketing coordinator for the Boys and Girls Club. Hi, Libby. And tell me, when is this event? What is it?
Yeah, thank you for having me. This event is a really unique fundraiser. It's called Epic House Party, and it is on Friday, February 28th, coming up in just a month now, or 6 weeks. And it's a unique party. It is dinner parties hosted at individuals' homes, and you gather with your own friends, 8 to 10 to 12 guests at your own home. And it's catered by the wonderful Southern Graces Hewitt Oaks. And all of your food is delivered directly to your home. And it includes everything you need for a dinner party, including beer and wine, a little hostess gift, and all the food. It also includes instructions on how to heat everything up. So it makes it really, really simple. And the fundraising portion of it, which is kind of unique, is we asked the host to show a video of the Boys and Girls Club, which we're producing. And it just educates all the attendees at your home about the Boys and Girls Club and really gets people kind of in the spirit and feeling like it is a fundraiser, even though it's in your home.
You know, it's kind of nice because some people would prefer a smaller gathering for people rather than a big, huge event in a ballroom. So this really does that. This was born out of COVID, right? From what I read that you had sent us I don't know which year it was now, you raised over $100,000 from this event.
It's incredible. It's been really incredible. Yeah. So two things on that. One is we have found that through COVID, some people like to gather in smaller groups, and not everybody loves getting all dressed up and wearing a tux and going to a big ball. So this is a really kind of more toned down, casual fundraiser, and with your friends, people that or friends of friends. So that's been really, really nice and refreshing for people who don't really love that sort of gala atmosphere. But yes, last year we were so extremely successful. We really only had about a dozen homes, but the people who came were so inspired by the video and sort of the messaging, and we raised I think it was $108,000 across these dozen houses. So people were really extremely generous and just got on board with the mission. I think the host did a great job of kind of educating people on the mission as well. Um, and if you're new to it, we are going to provide like talking points and brochures and helpful kind of tips. So you don't have to be an expert or on the board or involved even in the Boys and Girls Club. It could just be something unique that you're trying out, and we'll sort of walk you through the process.
And there is a cost involved. Explain that and how that all works, although people get creative with that as well.
Yeah, it's interesting because people really do get creative with it. It breaks down to $125 per person, and that includes again all the food and drink, and as small portion of that really goes to the club. What we are finding is that most people have been really generous and they host the party outright. So they fund the $1,000 to have 8 guests at their home and sort of do it in a way that's you know, sort of sets the expectation that people are going to donate. And then really that's why people raised so much money last year, because they were invited, have this beautiful dinner party, and then they make a donation to kind of cover the cost or more. And then we also did see another party that they sort of charged their guests, which is perfectly acceptable too, right? Like it's a fundraiser. So however you want to do it, and usually you're with the comfort of your own friends or people that you know. So it can be done in a variety of both ways.
Can you have as many house parties as you have people inquire about it? Is there a limit on it or anything?
That's the really exciting thing about this fundraiser and why there's such potential for it to grow and grow and grow, because there's no limit. We don't have a cap on the number of houses that we can accommodate. Of course, there are the catering. But I would just urge people, if they're interested, to go ahead and purchase their dinner party package. We do have a website. It's epichouseparty.com. And get those numbers, get that in, right? Go ahead and purchase it so we can let the caterer know, and meet those sort of deadlines for food ordering and all that good stuff.
Well, Libby O'Regan, again, it's February 28th. And we appreciate your time and letting us know all about it. Thanks so much.
Thanks for letting me share it. Appreciate it.
And we'll be back in just a moment.